Welcome. Welcome to the Say Less Empire Live show, baby. I am your host, the one, the only, Say Less. Now, Lester Williamson. I am Lester Williamson, a content creator. I create content sports related, personal development, self actualization, whatever you want to call it. I make content on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram. Go check out my content. Follow me on all platforms underscore less. This episode is about to be a good one. It's about to go down. But before we get started, before we do anything, if you want to be part of this show, if you were watching live on Twitch or YouTube, if you want to be part of the show, be part of the discussion, be part of the conversation, all you got to do is download the Fireside app and download the app, pull up to the conversation, and invite to the stage. We will let you on the stage. You will be a speaker. So without further ado, Liza, what's up?
Hey, why you always gotta start with me?
What's going
Hey,
on?
wait.
Yo. Hey. You
Look,
start
I'm
with
getting
me.
requests
You know.
already. Hey,
You feel
can
me?
y'all hear me? No, y'all don't want to be my friend.
What's good, Chad? I can hear you.
What's good, y'all?
What's going on?
Hey, y'all. How y'all doing?
That's good, man. Let me look.
It's
invite
me,
people.
Liza.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Y'all are terrible at y'all gotta work on y'all intro.
Oh, we
goodness.
was
Hey,
introducing
I'm a,
ourselves. My bad. I'm sorry. I was still trying to adjust to this. You know, I got this little mobile
I'm a little
thing.
rusty. I haven't been here in 2 weeks. I'm a little rusty.
You could have just turned your mic off, it would have been solid. But what's up, Willie?
You know how
What's up,
that's what
man?
jacks me up.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me clearly? You know this app been tripping.
Yeah. Aiden, what's up, man?
Not much, bro. Sorry I missed last week. I was a little bit busy. I had some family stuff, but I'm back now.
Welcome
Solid.
back, Aiden.
Appreciate
Oh,
it.
I got a round of applause.
Oh, I got a rebound ball. Okay. Give them a little quick rundown, Liza, Willie, of who y'all are before we start the show. Just so the new people tuning in can get an understanding on who y'all are.
My name is Liza, Lady Less. I am Les's big sister, the big dog behind all this. Yes, I am. I am his motivator, his protector. Sorry, Willie. His just the sidekick to keep the show going. You know, in my free time, I'm a doula, I'm a candle maker, and I am a mother, 10-month-old kid. So if y'all hear me slipping and sliding off, I am taking care of him.
This man Bob is crazy.
Willard, your turn.
Hold on, let me see.
All right, my daughter was messing with me. My daughter was messing with me.
Same.
What y'all need me to do though?
Who are
I'm Willie. You know, like I said last time, man. I'm big buff security guard out here, Mike.
Big Bucks?
You feel me?
All right, let's get into it. How was y'all week though? What's going on? What's up with y'all? What's new in the
I
neighborhood?
had a really tough week. I had a really close friend of mine pass away, so that's been real hard. He was real close to me, real close to my baby dad. So between the two of us, it's a little world shaking. But on a good note, I did my pop-up shop last week. Turned out amazing. It was like a BIPOC market thing, so it was tons of black business entrepreneur starter uppers. So that was amazing. Yeah.
I got you, Willie. How was your week, fam?
I had a high week, man. You know, I coached on Saturday. You know, me and Vontae was out there. I mean, we had a tough schedule. We won our last game, so I mean, we improving. You feel me? But it's the end of the season, so we finna try to go out with a bang. You feel me?
Go out with a ring or what? Y'all gonna get a championship?
Yeah, man. We trying to go out with a bang. We got a bracket we ain't seen yet. Like we ain't seen none of these teams, so I got a good feeling about it. When they play against teams they don't know, they play way better. Like these look like the best fourth graders you ever seen, boy. Like no, I'm not lying to you, bro. I got this big man named Skyler, bro. Hit three threes in a row. He a fourth grader. Um,
What?
Wow.
bro, out of nowhere. Hey, you Kevin,
He
the
said,
center though. That's the big though. I'm like, bro, what it's been all year?
uh,
All year, bro.
I feel it.
You know,
Yeah,
so it's been cool, bro. How about you?
my week
Right.
was
How was
solid.
your week, Les?
Solid. A little roller coaster ride with life stuff, and it's I don't know. It's been heavy. Like the energy been heavy, but it's been like up and down with work stuff. Like everything is going good, and yeah, it's been a roller coaster for sure. But I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it. Another week down, I guess. What was y'all moment of the week? What would y'all give y'all moment of the week? We could start with Aiden. Aiden, what's your moment of the week, my boy?
Hmm. The Eagles almost winning the Super Bowl.
Eagles almost winning the Super Bowl. Okay, almost solid. I was solid. Liza, what's your moment of the week?
Um, I actually watched games this week. Look at me go.
Look
What?
at
I
you.
know you was gonna say that.
Look at
Um,
you.
and the Grizzlies, because Ja is. I got a little crush on Ja, so I enjoyed that game, even though we won. It was great. But last night, for real though, last night, we didn't really have our starters. We came in and we almost got the job done with the Bucks. So they better be ready when we fully together. We coming for their head. So
That
shout
was
out
a
to the
great
Big
game. I'm
Steve
not gonna
Celtics all
lie.
day.
That was a great game for sure.
Oh, there's something that I saw about Giannis that he's trying to trademark a bunch of weird sounding terms. Like I saw it on Instagram. It was like freak show and like it's freaky time and stuff like that. Like
That's funny.
it's Giannis is an interesting character.
Giannis is definitely entertaining for sure. My moment of the week was probably the trade deadline, y'all. Because
For
honestly, as soon as
real.
we got off the air last week, it was
It went
Everything
crazy.
popped off.
crazy.
It was
It went
crazy. I was like,
crazy.
"Are you serious?" It was crazy. I'm like, bro, left and right, just hood, this move, this move, this move. Oh, I'm like, bro. I'm like, should we do like a an extra episode? I'm like, no, we just gonna wait it out. Just wait it
Right.
out
Let's go
and
back on the
discuss it
I don't
all.
remember when this was, but I wasn't here last time. Tell y'all, how do you feel about Kyrie to the Mavs?
We gonna get there. We're not that far yet. We gonna get there.
Oh, I
We gonna get there for sure. Willie, moment of the week before we start the show.
I don't know if it really can be a moment of the week because it didn't count.
What you
But
mean?
when Spencer hit that buzzer to tie the game, hey, boy, hey, they should have counted that.
Yeah, that was tough. That was
Hey, that
tough.
was nasty though, even though it didn't count. My boy walked off like he just had all the swagger in the world.
I know. He was feeling this though. All right, now we're about to start the show for real, y'all. The show is about to get popping on and popping. This week episode. Wait, before I tell y'all what it's about, if you want to join the show, be part of the podcast, be part of the conversation, the discussion, the round table. All you got to do is download the Fireside app and pull up and request to come on the stage. You can be on the stage and have this full conversation with us. This episode, we are talking about Super Bowl. First, we get Super Bowl out the way, talk about the Super Bowl and Rihanna and her halftime performance under my umbrella. You feel me? And then we're gonna recap this trade deadline a little bit, just because they waited till after we got off live to really start going crazy. And then we're gonna do some things we like about the NBA right now, like the best things and probably like the worst things. Some of our likes and dislikes of the NBA. And then we're gonna finish with our All-Star weekend predictions. Let's get started. Let's get started with the Super Bowl. How y'all feel about the Super Bowl? What are y'all thoughts on this Super Bowl?
I didn't like the end.
Yeah,
Nah,
that last call was wild for a Super Bowl, like for real, for
Yeah,
real.
you can't. I saw this. I was watching this video earlier about a Super Bowl recap, and the guy made a great point. You have to let the teams battle it out at that stage. You cannot call that with what a minute 15 seconds left. You got to
Yeah,
let the team.
yeah, they definitely that call definitely won the Chiefs the game.
Yeah, that
And then
call.
I think I hated the fact that they ran the clock out after that. Like it really, I didn't even want to watch no more.
Yeah,
Like
I
the
I
last minute, they
I
just
stopped
let.
watching.
I was
I
like,
started.
bro, y'all got first the call, and now the game is just completely
Then
just.
they had a touchdown right after that and didn't take it.
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah,
bro, y'all just settle for this
Jarek
field goal.
McKinnon was talking about he wanted a touchdown in the Super Bowl and he got his chance, but then didn't take it. So
Yeah,
it ended horribly, but it was a great game. Like it was an
it was a
amazing.
good game. It was a good game. The
We
Eagles
can't we
really
can't.
every that little QB sneak. Is that gonna be the vibe
Yeah,
next year?
I saw something on Instagram saying should we ban the QB sneak, and I that's not a thing we should do. It
Nah, if
could be
it
dangerous.
works, it works.
I know,
If
but
it works,
like
it
it
works.
was their argument was it was used like almost 10 times or something like that. I don't remember, but
Yeah,
like
they couldn't stop it. They couldn't stop it. That O line, that Eagles O line is crazy.
God tier.
The Chiefs O line
Yeah,
is good too. I think they might be able to make that work too with Patty, like next year.
yeah,
Even though
but
he was hurt, because they got a
yeah,
great O line.
yeah, they got a great online because they didn't let a single sack happen or many QB pressures happen against the best um sacking defensive line in the league.
Yeah, the Eagles had the most sacks all season, and they didn't give up.
Yeah.
And the Chiefs O line didn't give up a sack all game.
If
Uh,
you take away that last call though, the refs were doing a great job. You know, they were actually
yeah,
calling
they
some
weren't
pretty
even
good.
in the game. I feel like they weren't even calling none. They was just there.
Yeah, they were just letting things go, except for like a couple, like one pass interference, a couple holding calls, but that's it. But then they call that, and that ruins the game in my opinion. It was going to go down as probably the best Super Bowl in the last like maybe 5-10 years, other
Yeah,
than the one last year. The one
definitely for
last year was
sure.
pretty good,
We needed a
but
solid shootout.
it just taints that Super Bowl. But I'll look past it and say good job to Patrick Mahomes. He breaks the MVP curse, the first MVP to win Super Bowl in 24 years. Crazy.
Patty, Patty.
Patty!
Patrick Mahomes. Hey, he's him. He's him.
He's definitely him for sure. Patty. Oh yeah, I see something. Are the Chiefs the new Patriots?
Hopefully not. If they
It
are,
looks like
nobody's
they're
gonna
gonna be
like
a dynasty for the next, let's say, I don't know, probably
10 years?
5 years.
Oh,
Yeah, for
five?
real.
Only five.
if they win one more Super Bowl, they're officially the first dynasty in the 2020. So need one more
Are they?
under their belt, and that's a dynasty.
What
But
y'all
I
think of the
think Andy
halftime
Reid.
show?
Oh, that was a great halftime. I liked it. A lot of people
Hey,
said they
I
didn't
loved
like
it.
it.
You know, that's my girl. Riri came back. I was like, yeah, I was up in there like, with her belly. I was like, get it, girl, get it. Ooh, I couldn't have did half of those things when I was pregnant. And she just had a baby, what, 9, 10 months ago? More props to my girl. Get it. Show out for us.
Yeah,
I was so
it was
geeked.
crazy whenever my family saw she was pregnant, we all like kind of just had a gasp moment because we did not expect that.
Me too, bro. I
Like
was like,
Nobody
wait,
did. She just had a baby.
I was
yeah,
like, hold on,
hey,
wait a
but good for her though. She
minute.
uh
For real, she
she
did a
had
great
a
job.
great Super Bowl halftime show though. I think
Hey,
last
I was
year's
so
one though,
geeked.
the one in the last year's one was my favorite though. I like last year's. But no, this one talking about this year though, Rihanna did a great job.
I was geeked. Listen, I am a big, huge Rihanna fan, and I've been missing Rihanna on the scene. I was so geeked when she came out with this new little song, but it ain't like what I wanted to be. I wanted her to give us some twerk it, work it to the left, get it, and that's not what she gave us. So I just be in the car thinking I can blow like her. But yeah, listen, I didn't watch that. I don't even know how many times I didn't watch it just to re-listen to the songs and look at her little belly. I'm like, girl, you go, girl. When you got money, you could do what you want. And
I
what
was like,
she did was had a baby, recuperated, and had another baby.
yeah. Do you think she's done now? Like with making music,
No,
she just
with
had two back.
music,
She about to have two back to back babies. She gonna take a break or not?
mm, I don't know. She at that age, she in her 30s now. So it's like,
You don't
get
gotta
them
make
things out the way,
She ain't really got
huh?
to make music. I seen something that she did the whole performance for free.
Cause she don't
Really?
want to make money from music no more.
She did it for free just for the what is
She
it?
make money in all her other ventures. That music is just like, I love to do this, so I'm just gonna do this on my free time.
Hey, that's interesting. That's interesting indeed. For sure. Who y'all think gonna be the next Super Bowl halftime? Who would y'all actually? I'm gonna say who would y'all want to be next year's Super Bowl halftime show?
Uh,
You asking me?
Yeah.
Rob Diggity
I knew
Wade.
he was gonna say that. I knew he was gonna get. You want everybody in there crying?
Man,
Nah, that'd be lit though. Right at half.
my boys
Right at
speak fact.
I don't know. Honestly, that's a hard question.
I
There's some
know,
pretty good
right?
artists out now. Um,
I'm a bet with. I'm
I
a
know it'll never happen. Oh, I
Kanye.
would. Oh no,
Yeah,
that's never gonna
right.
happen. All that stuff
Yeah,
he be saying,
right.
all that stuff he's saying,
Kanye,
kind of
Nah,
like.
never.
Kanye would never happen, honestly.
Too
But that
many
would be.
people watch the Super Bowl, and who knows what he would
Oh
do.
my
They will
goodness,
not put that man on national television like that.
they gonna
I would want somebody like. I know it'll never happen, but like Playboy Cardi would be pretty cool.
Playboy
But
Car. Okay, yeah, Liza, you the last one. Who you got? Who you got? Give
Dang.
us, give somebody crazy. It'd just be lit the whole time.
Ooh, lit the whole time.
Yeah, just first person that pop into your head. Who you want to see at halftime next year?
He said me. Um, First person that came to my mind was like Cardi B or Megan, but
Okay.
ooh,
that'll be like lit, you know.
Yeah.
Um, who would actually? I could see like Jack Harlow.
oh,
Jack
Drake. They
Harlow.
need
I
to
could
get Drake
see
on there for real.
oh, that's a great one. I didn't
Drake would
think
be
of
I
Drake.
awesome,
really
but
want to
Drake
see
ain't
Drake.
going.
Drake would be crazy. Drake would be the perfect halftime performance.
Your nephew said hi, Les.
Uh, Okay, let's transition to the trade deadline. Winners and losers and just
Put you down.
our whole how do y'all feel about the trade deadline now that it's finally over? I know when we were talking last week, we had a lot of potential trades, a lot of people that we thought were going to get traded and actually got traded. How do y'all? What was y'all favorite move? Let's start with that. What was y'all favorite move at the deadline?
Uh, I don't watch too much basketball. Y'all already know this, but I heard getting rid of Westbrook from the Lakers was pretty good for the
That's a
Lakers.
W for sure.
I was
Major
gonna say
W.
that would be Les's favorite, getting his boy D'Lo
That
back,
was
right?
a W for sure. Yes, that was a W. David, what's up, my boy? We got David just joining. I can't. I'm trying to fix this. So we had two people invite. What's up, David?
Hey, David.
Hey, how you doing?
Good,
Good.
good,
How about
good.
yourself?
Yes, not bad. From the UK. Where are you guys?
From the UK, we are in. I'm in Seattle.
Nice. What's the time there?
The time? Is that what you think? It's like
Yeah.
4.
What time is it,
Hey,
Les?
It's
Yeah,
4.
what time
4.
is it there?
4:30.
it's wait. You're from Seattle,
No,
or
I'm not. I'm in Seattle right now.
oh, yeah.
Global. Global. But yeah, let's go. What are your biggest takeaways from the trade deadline? If any.
All of it didn't really matter to me, but I'm excited.
For which
I'm
one?
excited to see this Luca Kyrie.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see that. Um,
I saw it.
I
Oh, I'll let you finish.
iffy jiffy about this Suns Durant thing, so I'm kind of watching
Oh
it,
yeah,
see how
Yeah.
that's
I
gonna
saw it.
turn out.
I saw that as well, and a lot of people. I saw something on Instagram with somebody saying Kevin Durant's what 34 and um, CP3 is 37. I think that's the right guy, right? Chris Paul,
Yeah. Around
37.
there.
Yeah. So like they only have like maybe 3-4 years with them Booker and well with KD and like them before they
Yeah.
retire. So they got to do something quick.
They got a solid
I also
team.
saw I also saw that Luka and Kyrie is going to be good, but they don't know if Kyrie will walk and if they wasted all those draft picks
Yeah,
and
Kyrie is
everything like that.
definitely a rental
Exactly.
for sure. So it's
Hey,
gonna
look,
see.
Kyrie going to the Suns.
Kyrie,
Kyrie to the Suns at the end. Oh wow, that's a hot take, Willie. That's crazy.
But no. Hear me out, though. Hear me out.
he
Is
is.
rumors
Is
been
that
going
a fact,
around?
or are you?
No,
Hey, this is a fact that Kyrie is going to the Suns after this season.
how you figure that? I gotta hear this.
Who are you?
Hey, bro, didn't I tell you KD was getting to the Suns?
You gotta give me some reasoning behind it, though.
All right. Look, bro, just think about it, bro. Irvin main spot he wanted to go was where?
You said who? Irvin?
When Kyrie asked to get traded, what spots did he ask to get traded to?
He wanted to go to LA.
That ain't the only spot.
I don't know what was his other spot. That was the
Him
main
and
spot,
KD
though.
wanted to go to Phoenix.
So you think So you think the Mavs
Phoenix
is
took the
just a
trade
Why
for
rental?
only
both of
one
them
of them
and it
go?
didn't work. You said what?
Mm.
Why
So you
didn't they
think it's
both
just a
go?
rental? They both
Oh.
can
Why
get
they
traded.
didn't both go? Because he was being petty. He sent the GM told them to send Irvin to the Mavs on purpose.
Yeah.
He could have sent. He got way better offers than that. He
Yeah,
did
the
that on
Suns
purpose.
actually did offer for Irvin too. That's true. I could I could see that. So you think they just completely let Chris Paul go?
No. I don't think so. I think they go 1 year with all of them.
Whoa, that'd be crazy. If the money works out, that's crazy.
Somebody gonna have to take pay cuts, but hey, you going
Oh,
all in
definitely.
for a ring.
I was
Yeah,
just gonna say, would you do it for a ring?
yeah, for
Bro, think
sure.
about how they lineup was. Look, Chris Paul, Kyrie, Booker at the 3, KD at the 4. You got Aiden at the 5. Ain't nobody beating that.
No, no, that's crazy. That's a
Don't nobody
crazy.
even want to watch that shit.
Mm. We gonna
But
watch
we
it.
gotta see. We gotta see. What if? Because Kyrie and Luca might be able to work.
I from the first game that
Bro,
I seen, it wasn't looking too pretty.
Kyrie already said no comment when they asked him about long term with
Don't
the
tell me,
Mavs.
what are you
He gotta finish
doing?
the season. He gotta finish the season. They still got 30 games. Got 30 games. Even though they did have, I don't know who they was playing. Was they literally just had a who gonna take the last shot moment early, but they both just was
But
passing
Luca,
the ball back
Luca
and forth.
said he was wrong.
They both was wrong. They both should have got a bucket.
He should have gave that bitch to Kyrie and let Kyrie float that hoe.
That's like me and you, game on the line. I got the ball.
Now let's
Or
be
if
real
you got the
though.
ball, you
Let
got the ball. If you got the ball, you gonna pass it to me in the last 3 seconds.
You know
you
he
know
ain't.
you
You
know
going
I'm
for the
going
win,
up
right?
get a buck.
Exactly. because if I got the ball, I'm trying to get a buck too. Whoever got the ball, that's who get the last bucket, right?
Liza, I don't like this
No,
nigga no more. Hey, Liza, I don't like him no more, bro. Once he learn how
that's
to
not
score,
whoever got the ball get the last bucket. No, we get the last bucket to win.
Hey, Les, you different, bro.
So listen. If it's Luca and Kyrie, whoever got the ball at the last, or whoever's hot, whoever's rolling at that moment, is get the
No,
bucket.
whoever has the best shot. Who has
I
an
say
open
Kyrie.
shot? Who
I
got
say
the best
Kyrie
look?
take
Come
it.
on, Les.
But listen. No, and you got to look at how they. If y'all would have seen the game, because they both had like ISO moments, and they just passing it back and forth. They was both at the top of the key, and they both could just go ISO.
They gotta have that killer. That's when that killer gotta kick in. Like, hey, watch out, folks. I got this.
That's
I
what I'm
got
saying.
this. Watch
That's
out.
what I'm
I
saying.
got this.
Exactly.
You know me. I'm gonna get a buck. Watch out.
It's simple. That's simple. That's exactly what I'm saying. At the end of the day, who is going to take that lead role? Because there is a clutch player of the year award at the end of the year. So who's going to take over that lead role? I mean, Luka's the MVP candidate, but Kyrie is clutch. Honestly, I think Kyrie might have the most fourth quarter points this year. But
Shaq.
that's going to be. I think that's going to be an interesting trade to see. Willie think it's just a rental. Liza said, "What you think it's just a
Yo,
rental too?"
what's
Shaquille!
up?
What's going on, my boy?
Man, I'm hearing some good conversation about who taking a shot in the All-Star game if it came down to it.
Yeah, we talking about the Luca Kyrie, who because they had a little moment last
Oh
week.
yeah.
And
Last game, yeah. They didn't know who to pass it to.
yeah. So who would you rather take the shot?
I gotta go Kyrie.
Yeah, Sersky.
I gotta go Kyrie. I mean, they both can create, but I feel like Luka's the better overall player, but Kyrie, when it comes down to shot making, whether it's a difficult shot, an easy shot, like he finds a way. Like you seen what he did in the finals, and we've seen him make countless big time shots. So I would put it on Kyrie.
W. That's what it's gonna come down to. Do you think Kyrie is just a rental for them, or is he's bound to lock it in coming this summer?
That's a great question. You know, he's so unpredictable. You never know what he's gonna do. Like we thought everything in Brooklyn was going well, and then in the snap of a finger, he like, I'm out of here.
Yes, sir.
But
That's
I,
how it happened.
I think it's a rental. I think he wants to get to LA and play with Bron again. That's what I think because he apologized to Bron like, hey, I know I was young, and now he knows now like, okay, I need somebody else like that big bro. So I think he wants to get there. I think he wants to get he can
Make that move.
on it and
Yeah.
Anthony. So that's what I think. But who knows?
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. We still they got 30 games to figure out if he really can lock it in and make some moves with Dallas. Willie said he got him going to the Suns this summer, so it could go either way. It could go either way. Yeah,
That wouldn't surprise me.
crazy. That'd be crazy.
That wouldn't surprise me at all because him and KD still tight, and I guess I read a report. I don't know how true it is that he was looking to get traded with KD to Phoenix. I don't know how true that is. I've seen it somewhere on Twitter, but that wouldn't surprise me at all. But I think he's locked in on like LA. I really think so.
Yeah,
That's gonna
that's
be
his
crazy.
ending spot.
That's gonna
I
be
got it from a
crazy.
close source.
Uh, what'd you say, Willie?
I
He got
said
a
I got it
source.
from a close source.
Close source.
That boy tapped in with Woj, huh?
Hey, tap in with that boy. Whoa, you feel me?
Look, hey, he got some insider info.
Yeah. What's another W trade? Actually, let's do an L trade because we just did a W with actually let's go deeper into the KD trade. What do y'all think of the
No,
KD
no, no,
trade?
no. L trade. L trade. Lakers trading Bryant.
Who?
Thomas Bryant.
Oh,
But no.
Yes.
The reason, so I wouldn't L trade that yet, but he was playing amazing when Anthony Davis was out. But you're not gonna cut Anthony Davis minutes in half and say,
No,
hey,
you
Not
move
at
him to
all.
a backup.
you're not gonna do that. And there was reports that he was upset about his role got shrunk when AD came back. But I would hold the grade on that trade L or W until we see what Mo Bamba brings to the Lakers because they got him.
True.
So I think that'll be a good replacement. He's a big dude that can block shots. He can make 3 pointers and he can, do a
Let me
little
see
bit. So
some
we gotta
backup.
see.
We
He
gotta see
played
what
next
Mo.
game.
Yeah, I think his suspension up. You remember what he did when he two-piece Austin Rivers? He got
Oh yeah,
suspended for
yeah,
that.
yeah. He let
Listen, that was funny.
what's up with all these
Hey,
ball
I
I
was
jerseys?
watched
laughing. I
that
was
replay.
rolling.
I don't know how many times that
Oh shit.
replay was. Listen,
He did
that
Washington
was
River
funny.
so dirty.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
goodness.
that had me rolling.
I wonder will he play tonight? Because we got the Pelicans tonight, so I wonder will he play.
I think it's his debut. I know last game he was warming up. They said this is his last game sitting out, so I think he's good to go tonight.
Yeah, that's gonna be tough though. That's gonna be tough to see. Oh,
Yeah,
but Thomas Bryant, y'all was right. Thomas Bryant was balling with the
he
Lakers,
was.
but I think with him wanting a bigger role, now he playing behind Jokic. So
Yeah,
that's
yeah, he
Yeah,
Best
back.
player.
yeah,
he's not really gonna get no more minutes like playing with them. And they the
yeah,
number one seed in the West, so
yeah. But he's a serviceable backup. He's a good backup to have, regardless of his role, big or small. But
you gotta
it's
be
a big
willing to win
dude.
a championship.
Yeah, yeah.
Because who do we get back from him? I can't even remember his name. The was it? I don't even know. It don't even matter because he's mediocre. But KD trade. What do y'all think of this KD trade?
I like
I
KD.
it.
told you, I'm just watching it. I'm trying to. I don't know.
I like it. They
He.
already hooping. Just put KD in there, boy.
Oh my goodness. The
It
Suns
You know
might
looked
what?
good last night.
might help bring like another veteran presence that could help some people. Some younger people develop. I don't know.
What you mean? You said the Suns need to bring another one?
He said
No, that's
KD
what he said.
is.
He bring.
Oh yeah, yeah,
KD
definitely.
brings that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, and
crazy for them.
I like that move a lot though because it's really good for Chris Paul and it's really good for KD because we all know KD don't want to be like the leader as far as like being vocal and all that. You got Chris Paul for that, so you ain't got to worry about that. Chris Paul gonna know how to get him the ball. He's gonna know how to get Book the ball, and I think Book and KD can play off each other like
Oh,
him and
definitely.
Kyrie did for the few games they played. So I'm not ready to pencil them in as the champions yet because all kinds of stuff happened, but I like the trade a lot. The West is more powerful as we see. Like, it's the balance of powers have shifted from east to west again with that trade. And who else went back out west? Kyrie, who we were just talking about. So I like
Yeah.
the trade overall. You got a good floor general point guard who wants to, get the ball out of his hands. And you got two of the best scorers in the NBA. You got a big man in Ayton, and they got TJ Warren off the bench. So I think the Suns
Warren.
are
And
the
they just
Suns
picked up
are
Terrence Ross.
and they got T. Ross, so I like the trade a lot for them. Which Brooklyn got a lot back too, and them boys are hooping. I just watched them whoop my Bulls the other night, so
Yeah.
Brooklyn's hooping. They got some good pieces, but I like the KD to the Suns, man. That puts a lot of pressure on everybody else in the West.
Definitely makes them the favorites to win it all for sure.
Mhm.
I honestly, I think,
Take that back.
I think
Right, don't play us.
Aiden is going to be the difference maker if they
Mhm.
are in health. Besides, health,
Yep,
because they,
help's always something you got to throw out there.
especially with KD, Book, and Chris Paul, because they always in and out the lineup. But if
Hmm.
they all stay healthy and they can make a solid run, Aiden is going to be the difference maker on them actually being
Making
title
a break.
finals winners, hosting
Yeah.
that Terry O'Brien.
Yeah, he'll be a key. We'll see how his relationship is with Monty Williams come playoff times because remember what happened last year. Bro, them was beefing and they didn't
Nah, bro,
sign him
really
to like the
gave up.
end of the summer almost. So
Yeah,
yeah,
bro, really gave up. That's crazy. So as far as the Nets, what y'all think about the Nets? Did the Nets make the right? Did they get enough back for those two?
I think they
um,
did.
You
I
said
would
yeah. What
say
you?
this. So this is what I'll say. I think they got. Let me go real quick, Willie. I'll make this quick. The
It's
Nets
so funny.
the Nets got really, really good players. You get Mikal Bridges, you get, Cam Johnson, you got a lot of picks. But I feel like when you trade a guy like KD, you gotta get like a young budding star back. That's what I feel like they didn't get. But
You don't think Cam Johnson that?
nah, I don't think him or Mikal will be stars. I think they're really, really, really good NBA players.
Okay.
But as far as being a star, I don't know if that'll happen. But
You got the
the draft
power.
pick is great. We don't know what could happen down the line. Like the Nets and the Celtics trade, the draft picks end up being Jalen Brown and Jason Tatum, what they got for KD or KG and all them when they shipped them out to Boston. So
Mm-hmm.
down the line, we may be able to look back at it and say, oh, wait, man, they ended up getting these two guys for the KD pieces 4 or 5 years later. But as of now, I feel like they could have got like a budding star, but I don't know from where. But that's all I got for that.
I feel that. I feel like they could have got more for definitely for both of them last offseason.
Mhm.
Uh, just like an overhaul with they got a solid roster though. Don't get me wrong with Nick
No, they
Claxton,
do, they do, they do.
Joe. They solid. They might be playing material because they already like
And I think they are playing material because you got to think they got a real deep team. You got Cam who can really score the basketball.
uh-huh.
Mikal can defend. There's nights he can give you 20, 25. Cam can get hot, and Lord knows what's going to happen with Ben Simmons, but who knows? But
Ben gonna have to step
And they
up.
left them in a pretty good position. They ain't leave them, they went on their little streak, so they kind of higher up. So they ain't
right,
got too much work to do.
exactly. Liza, Kyrie even said that. He said, "Hey, I left them the fourth seed, so we
They got
good."
a
But
young guy. Yeah, they got a
also, Nicholas Claxton, he's improved a lot this year. I'm watching games. He's taking dudes off the dribble. I'm like, okay, all right, and he's rebounding. So I think they got a lot of good. And I didn't even mention Dinwiddie. So the Nets are deep. They can definitely keep. They'll probably be in the playoffs this year, if not in the play-in. So
so they'll be solid. So it's a win-win trade, or are we not giving it a grade yet?
I mean, I believe so because Katie wanted out, and the Nets wanted to do right by him, and they got like a haul back with all the draft picks and two really, really good NBA players. So I think the Nets got some decent in return.
Mhm. Definitely. Willie, you got anything on this one you want to add before we transition? He said, nah. So let's go to what was the next big trade after that? Lakers getting rid of Russ. W
Yes.
or L? What y'all calling it?
Dub.
I'm saying W early. That's just me though. I'm going with the W.
I agree with that W too because he just didn't fit in. I love Russell Westbrook. I know he gets a lot of stuff, but he just did not fit with that crew. Like
Yeah.
Braun and maybe AD to an extent need to be surrounded by like shooters to get off. Russ just
Literally.
with him and Braun on the court and AD that kind of they sagging off Russ. The lane's clogged.
Oh
They gonna
yeah.
sag like that's just what it is. But I mean, hopefully the Bulls pick him up because they need a savior right now. But I'll say the Lakers made the right move.
Definitely was the right move for sure. Just because Russ is a turnover king, and it was hard. They tried different ways of working with him, running them with AD and LeBron, one of them running them without AD and Bron off the bench, and it just all just didn't click. So I'm glad we made that move and getting D'Angelo Russell.
Bringing him back.
That's my
They brought him back.
boy. D'Lo back in that play
Okay. Did you cry?
a little bit. A little bit. I was happy. I was hyped. I ain't gonna lie. I was, yeah, ice in my I was hyped. I ain't gonna lie. I needed to see. I needed it. And then I think I said like Vanderbilt and Malik Beasley gonna do his thing. I think he's gonna be solid whether they start him or whether they bring him off the bench. He's gonna be solid. But I think Vanderbilt is going to be the sleeper W in this trade for the Lakers. It's
Yeah,
gonna
with the
be
thing with him, that gives them another versatile, like big slash wing. He could guard, he can rebound, and he can put the ball in the hole a little bit. So that was a sleeper pickup too, underrated pickup that everybody's talking about. Oh, they got D Russ and Beasley, but Vanderbilt that's a sleeper pickup.
I think it.
And then also Rui Hachimura, who they picked up a little bit before the
Early, yeah.
deadline.
We
So
can't forget about the Rui.
I like the pieces they got. We got to see what happens when Braun gets back, but they running out of time, so he got to hurry up back.
Hopefully, it helps them.
It's
Yeah,
gonna help
yeah.
for sure. It's gonna help
Ain't
for
he playing
sure.
tonight?
It showed for that we got like a direction. You said is he gonna play tonight?
I thought it said he in the
Otherwise, Kobe
lineup.
gonna be in a green jersey.
I'm not wearing no green jersey, bro. Not. We making the
Shaq,
playoffs, bro.
we got bets. Me and Willie both.
what bet y'all
If
got?
the Lakers don't make the playoffs, he got to root for the Celtics, and he got to get a Jason Tatum jersey.
Hey, I like that. Hey, you and Willie been Celtics fans forever.
Yeah,
But
green
yeah.
blood.
I like that deal. They'll make the playoffs. You got to get you a Tatum jersey.
We gonna make the playoffs though.
Yeah,
So I ain't even thinking about no Tatum jersey. I'm not trying to put that green on. I'm
I
not.
hear
Listen, you
you.
better hope these trades help y'all then.
Yeah, for sure. We finna make some runs. We finna go on a streak. We just need AD to get back in his dog mentality, and we gonna be good. We gonna be good. Let's see what else. As far as for the Jazz, do you think the Jazz made the right move with that trade?
Yeah, what they gonna do with Russ? They gonna let him go?
Most likely, I think Russell gonna get bought out. I've been hearing the Heat are like the leading front runner for him.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Hopefully it's Chicago, bro. I mean,
You think y'all can use him in Chicago?
definitely. Let's go to the Bulls a little bit.
Let's go.
They,
Let's go.
they I,
Let's go to the Bulls a little bit.
I seen someone say they are the most frustrating team to watch. I think it was Charles Barkley, and me watching 95% of their games. I agree. Right? They don't have a dog like one, and that's what I think Russ will bring. Like when the going gets tough, you ain't got nobody that's like, bro, pick it up. We gotta do this. You ain't got nobody that's feisty on defense. That's gonna pick up a tech. That's gonna hit somebody. I
Mhm.
feel like they need something like that. I love Ayo Sumu. I love Kobe White. They're not starting point guards.
Nah, nah, nah,
If
nah.
you did bring Russ in and you wanted to bring him off the bench, cool. But I feel like they need a guy like that, a lead ball handler. Russ is a good passer, although he's turnover prone. But I think he'll help that team out a lot in terms of, playing faster, a little bit more gritty, just stuff like that. I think he can bring some to the table. And I think that'll be a better fit for him than the Heat would be.
Yeah, to add on to that, I think the Bulls are hard to watch for sure because it's like either DeMar gonna force up a mid range, contested mid range, or y'all not getting a good shot.
Or,
So
or, or
Russ could help them just bring some dog into them, but
yeah.
I'm surprised. They didn't even make a move.
They made zero moves, but they kind of in a tough spot. It's like, okay, we don't have our draft pick this year, so you can't trade and like, oh, we about to tank right now for a draft pick. So I was fine with them keeping the core, but I was hoping they would add some to that, like some shooting. They probably one of the worst 3-point shooting teams in the NBA, so I was hoping they would add some shooting. Keep the core together for the rest of the season and revisit that in the summer.
Yeah,
But they didn't make any moves to help their chance to even make the play in. So I was kind of disappointed with that.
yeah, I was disappointed. I thought they was gonna make a move for a Siakam or
Yeah,
something OG or something, but they didn't give
yeah,
us nothing. I was like, ew, what is going on? Because
yeah.
I've been selling on the Bulls all season. Honestly, I was like, they need to get rid of Zach or Debo. One of them gotta, because it's not clicking how it was in like last year.
And you know why it clicked last year?
Why?
Lonzo Ball.
All true. They had a good point guard.
He controlled, the pace of the game. He gave you plays defensively that leads to easy offense, and he took a lot of pressure off of DeMar and Zach. Now a lot of the time they're the primary ball handlers, and we getting a lot of one pass shot up or no pass shot. A lot of ISO basketball, which cool, DeMar. I like seeing you hit a sidestep midi. That's my game, but at the same time, move the basketball. Like we got to get the best shot possible, and they do not do that very often. It's too much isolation basketball for me.
Yeah, so that's gonna be an interesting team to watch for the rest of the year, especially if they get Russ. If not, I'm excited to see Russ in Miami. I think he can help Miami take a step two with their offense because their offense is it's hard. It's iffy because it's like Tyler Hero or I don't know what they be doing, bro. It's hard to watch the Heat as well, but they Bam has his moments though. He has his moments where he's dominant, but other than here and there, Tyler Hero is really their guy until playoff Jimmy come around. We know Jimmy don't really do nothing in the regular season, but
Playoff Jimmy a different breed.
we
I
gonna
agree with that, but
yeah,
I also think Russ could help them out too, because who knows what Kyle Lowry's gonna bring whenever he gets back. He might be more on the downside, but as long as Russ could like slow down, but he probably don't change his game because he's 10, 12, 14 years in. So but he has to do a better job, I think, of like picking his spots, when to go, when to take the shots and whatnot. Like if he can be more of a floor general, because he's a great passer. He's a great passer, but
yeah.
we know his shot selection isn't always the greatest. But I do think he's a good player and he can help. But
He can
the
help.
fit just has to be right.
He can help one of them. One of them. I think those are the main two I would rather see him with. I don't really know if I would want to see him. Just go east. I think
Yeah,
if he goes east, it's good for him. Anywhere else, I
yeah,
will help them elevate into like a higher level than where they at right now.
yeah, yeah.
The Jazz. If I look at the move for the Jazz, it's a smart move just because they've over exceeded where they were supposed to be, and they're
Hmm.
still trying to tank for Wembenyata. So
Yeah.
it's a solid move for them. I can't really mad. What do y'all think about the Timberwolves getting Mike Conley?
Go ahead, Willie.
Oh, oh, I can't judge.
You're not messing with it?
Yeah, not right now.
Nah. I think it's solid for them just because they need that a more veteran point guard, and he got experience playing with Rudy from Utah. I think it's gonna be interesting to see once Cat gets back and how they
Yep.
actually
Yeah,
start
how
to
he, yeah,
put
how
that
he get
together.
both of them
D'Lo,
working.
yeah, D'Lo, he's still young. He's still trying to be figure out his stuff. Mike Conley already got his game solid. He's been doing this for years, and he's just gonna make the right veteran play for them. And I think it could be good, but we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, and I don't know. The Timberwolves, I guess Russell came out. He was like, "Bro, if y'all gonna trade me, just trade me." I know there was rumblings with him in the office. I feel like getting Mike Conley. He's a solid point guard. He'll probably he'll probably get Anthony Edwards more involved than D'Lo did. Like Anthony Edwards is taking that next step. You get him a veteran guy like Conley that knows where to give you the ball.
Mhm.
Conley can make big shots. He's a super pure point guard. Not that D'Angelo Russell wasn't, but I like the fit with Conley. I don't know if it moves the needle much, but like you said, you will really see when Cat gets back how they mesh.
Yeah, because Mike Conley gonna really get that pick and roll going a little bit more than D'Lo has with them. So I think it's because I think D'Lo is going to be better like off the ball just because his catch and shoot, and then we don't really need him to do a lot in LA. And I think for the Timberwolves, they kind of needed him to be like a lead, take that leader role.
Yeah, 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 yeah. And when Cat went out, the T Wolves really needed him to be a number two
But yeah, because
and a leader. But
I
and
remember
I don't know if that's what he is, like a number two. He might be a 3 or 4 guy. So I love to fit him going back to LA and Minnesota, getting Conley to work with the young boys.
yeah, that's gonna be a good one to watch. Pay attention to. Let's see what else. What other moves do we got? What other moves do we got? Nothing really too crazy. What do y'all think? Oh, Josh Hart. Did y'all see Josh Hart and his debut with the Knicks?
Man, yeah, yeah, he was balling. We had 27.
Yeah, like 24. I think it might have been 24. He was hooping though.
Yeah, he was hooping. And
Hooping, man.
that's also good for the Knicks because he's a guy, great rebounder from the guard position. He can
Mhm.
make shots and he can guard, he can defend. And they was holding Cam Reddish hostage. So I love the move that
We was
Portland
talking about
and,
that last
and
week.
them
How
did.
Cam Reddish has been locked down.
Yeah, he's been held hostage. So I mean, I think Josh Hart helps the Knicks a lot, and the Knicks are a lot better than I thought. Like Brunson has been like playing out of his mind. Like I read somewhere they was like, "Hey, he might be the best guard outside of Dame." in the last couple weeks. I'm like, he's been playing that well. So
Has
he
been
kind of
playing.
he kind of got snubbed as an all star
He
though. But
definitely. That's literally what I was saying. I'm like, he should have been an all star. He should have been an
yeah,
all star.
yeah.
He should
But
have been an all star. And they even put Anthony. They just put Anthony Edwards in over him. I was like, yo, that's crazy.
yeah. I think they did that because I'm the West replacement, East replacement. They try to keep it West East, Although the game is not East versus West, but
Yeah,
I personally think they should take the top 24 and do away with like the conferences because it's not East West anymore.
yeah,
It's
exactly. That
team
would have
who
been a lot
versus team
better.
whoever.
Because
So,
Harden still ain't in there. Trey
yep.
ain't in there. It's
Now I don't know what's the NBA deal with Trey Young. Like Tyrese Halliburton, he's playing amazing, but Trey Young is playing better. Like
yeah.
his numbers wise. But I don't know.
Trey is that guy. Trey is that guy. Do we got what's any another trade? Is that all the trades
What other big four?
y'all want to talk about? Y'all got anyone another L or W before we transition?
Mm-mm. I'm talking about my main two.
Willie, Aiden,
I'm
Mo,
straight. I'm straight.
straight on them trades.
Straight,
Let's
straight.
Oh,
go.
since we're talking about like trades and stuff like that and like free agency or whatever, I don't know. You saw that Derek Carr got released. I forgot to bring that up earlier.
Oh yeah, for the NFL, yeah, I did see that.
Yeah.
I did see that.
What got released?
Hey,
Derek
Derek
Carr
Carr.
from the Raiders.
Oh yeah. Man, they did
Hey,
my guy Derek Carr. Derek Carr so wrong, man.
yeah, I'm a Raiders fan, so I know a lot about it. He had a great season last year with Rich Bisaccia. Then they
Yeah,
got
yeah,
McDaniels and kind of just like ruined what he was doing. They had
yeah.
Devontae, but
They ain't want to pay him.
Yeah, and
this
also
wasn't.
I feel like when you get
I
a
mean,
new coaches usually want their guy. Like if you're not a young dude that's on the come up, or if you're not already a solidified superstar, when a new coach come in, they like, bro, I want my guy. So that's how I feel
yeah,
like that went. And sure, the Raiders definitely underachieved, so
Big time.
they probably had to do something. I don't know if getting rid of Derek Carr was the move they needed to make, but
yeah, but hey, luckily for us, we only guaranteed him 1 million for his first year. It was like a prove it to us year. So we
mhm.
saved 40.4 million of guaranteed money.
Oh yeah,
As
yeah.
of
So
yesterday, tomorrow would have been the guaranteed money.
yeah.
So we were just a day off.
So let's follow up question for that. So who do you think the Raiders go get, and who do you think Carr signs with? Is it
So I
top
think Carr's not going to go to the Saints. He's not going to go to the Saints because they were going to trade him. But I think he's going to sign with the who is it? Not the Falcons, the Panthers. I think the
You think
Panthers
the
are going to sign.
Panthers?
Panthers?
Yeah, or the Jets. The Panthers or Jets if the
That's
Jets
what
don't
I was
get
thinking.
Rodgers.
The Jets would be.
And I think the Raiders are either going to trade for Aaron Rodgers or they're gonna get C.J. Stroud or Anthony Richardson.
Mm,
Because
Ooh.
it depends on if the Colts trade up to the first overall pick or not. Because the Bears have said they'll trade the first overall pick to the Colts to mess with the Texans.
Yeah.
mm.
Yep. I got a thought on that. So I think the Raiders, I think they draft a quarterback. I think one of those guys are going to be there at 7, whether it's Will Levis or Anthony Richardson. Stroud and Young will probably be gone. So I think Josh McDaniels gets his young guy that he wants to groom and become whatever he becomes. And I think Derek Carr, like, I think New Orleans might be the best fit for him.
Oh, with the
Yeah,
Saints.
but he doesn't. I don't think he wants to go to New Orleans.
Yeah, and I heard that, but I mean, Carolina would be, that
Or
would be a
worse.
solid place too. But
I think Carolina would be worse because they don't have the weapons.
Yeah, I was about to say.
yeah, they literally only have DJ Moore's probably the guy there, and yeah, they've got some moves to make. But yeah,
That's really what's going. That's all that's happened right now for the off season for the
It's gonna
NFL.
pick
But
up in the next few weeks. I love it though.
yeah,
I
it
love
really
it.
is.
can't wait to
Um.
see where it happens to Rodgers because he's not gonna be in Green Bay.
Oh, definitely not. I don't think so. I don't think so.
You think he going to New York, or what'd you say? You think Rodgers was going, Aiden?
Raiders. Sorry.
Raiders? Oh,
Raiders. You want them in the Raiders?
Yeah, because maybe Devontae Adams wants him back.
Devontae Adams does want him back.
That was
He already
But-
said like, hey, he put his recruiting pitch in, so I could see them reuniting. I could see
But
that.
yet again, Devontae Adams liked to tweet saying CJ Stroud to Devontae Adams touchdown, whatever it was on Twitter. So, you know, I saw that.
So he's probably saying, well, he's open to whatever, long as he get a decent quarterback, they can get it.
Yeah, as long as he gets somebody who I think the Raiders will trade draft capital for next year to get Rodgers, or they'll trade something low because Rodgers is like, what, 30, 36, 37? He's old.
Yeah, he up
He's
there.
up there. He's up there.
And they'll also keep their first round pick and then get Levis or whatever. But I don't like Will Levis that much, honestly.
I am with you on that one. I don't get the hype. I don't get the hype on
Yeah.
Will Levis. Like
He had a mid-year.
Like I get it on Anthony Richardson because he's a physical, athletic freak, right?
Yeah,
but
and he's also a really good developmental guy. If you can get somebody, if he gets in good.
took the words right out of my mouth. He will be a great developmental prospect. I think Will Levis. I ain't gonna lie, I watched maybe 2 Kentucky games last year. I just didn't see it. Bro, I feel like one thing. I feel like every year they give you one quarterback they just super hype up. Like they did Zach Wilson a year he came out with, Trevor, and he's going over Justin Fields. I'm like, bro, what? So now I feel like it's they doing it with Will Levis. Like they're trying to sell us on him. Yeah, he's 6'5" with a big arm, but he looked awful at Kentucky.
Yeah, he reminds me of a slower. He looks like a slower Josh Allen, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And just I would say he's more of a raw talent than Josh Allen was too.
And yet again,
they said card to the Ravens. What do y'all think about that in the chat? Chat
for
said
what?
card to the Ravens.
Card to the Ravens.
So that means Lamar is out.
Look,
Lamar. I think Lamar is out in the offseason, though. I think he's going to get signed by the Raiders. Okay. If we get somebody in free agency, it will 100% be LJ.
The reason I can't see that is because of the franchise tag. There's no way the Ravens let him go without getting anything back. There's they're gonna tag him until something comes up, and he might decline to play on a tag. But you have to figure something out. If you're gonna trade him, you gotta call somebody and say, hey, we'll sign and trade him to you or something. You can't just let him walk out the door.
If I'm Lamar, I'm not going to decline playing on the franchise tag because you need to get your trade capital up, and then trade, and then they can trade him at mid-season. I would not if I am an NFL player. I'm not playing. I'm sorry. I'm not playing off the franchise tag because you need to get it's a win or lose situation. You either get your trade value up, or you get released and go into free agency and have a down year.
But I look at it as it's Lamar. I think his trade value is what it is. He's an MVP. We've seen the Ravens' whole offense is built around Lamar. So you take him out, you're starting from the ground up again. But I think if they do franchise tag him, I don't think he's going to risk, playing on that because let's say if he has a bad injury, now he has no financial security because he's
that is true because for the last couple of seasons he's had ankle injury.
Yeah,
but yet again, for him, he does have a pretty good arm. I saw this one video where he was on his knees and he threw 50 yards. But if you work on his accuracy and his pocket presence and make him more of I'll run at you, but I can also throw in the pocket kind of quarterback. He can become one of the top 3 quarterbacks in the league if he gets into that kind of guy who can throw more accurate balls. He throws pretty decent accuracy, but if he has more accuracy, more pocket presence, he doesn't run so much to injure himself. Doesn't tire himself out. I think he can get over Burrow and over Allen and get in one of those top 3 quarterbacks, and if not top 4.
Ooh, that's spicy, my boy.
Because I would take a healthy Lamar Jackson over Justin Herbert, over Kyler Murray, obviously, over Dak, over 2/3 of the quarterbacks in the league. There's not many quarterbacks I would take over a Lamar Jackson.
There's probably about 4 or 5 that I would take over Lamar. But one other thing I think about Lamar is that he's never had the number 1 wide receiver. Yes, he has Mark Andrews at tight end, but on the outside. Like he hasn't had a guy like
Yeah, the only person he's had is like a Rashad Bateman or like
He
a,
hurt most
you
of
know,
the
if he gets on the franchise tag and if they draft somebody like Jordan Addison or
yeah.
Zay Flowers, I think out of Boston College, if they get one of them wide receivers, who's
But
a
but Baltimore should have did what a lot of the other teams did with their young quarterbacks. Like for Buffalo, they went to get Diggs for Allen.
yeah,
Arizona went to get Hopkins for
Kyler.
Kyler Murray, and we just
But
seen
here's the
last
thing,
season the Eagles went to get AJ Brown for Jalen Hurts, and like they got to get him a number
and
one
yeah,
guy,
the Eagles went to the Super Bowl after that.
and the
They got
Eagles
it.
went
I
to the
think
Super Bowl.
I think the Ravens, if they are able to get Lamar Jackson, they're gonna trade for DeAndre Hopkins, one of the best
Oh,
catching
Ooh, that'd be
yeah,
crazy.
because I hear
because
he might be on the market.
Hopkins wants out. That's
Yep.
been apparent for like the last like year and a half.
Yeah.
And it's between the Patriots or the Ravens who are going to trade for him.
Yeah.
Like, cause the Cardinals are going to trade him this offseason. Mark my words. If they don't,
Ooh, that'd be
I
nasty.
don't know what I'm gonna do, but they are gonna trade him or they're gonna release him.
I agree with that. I agree with that because I think the direction that the Cardinals are going is kind of like rebuild because Kyler's probably not going to play until the second half of the season, right? So who knows who's going to be playing quarterback with them? I'm sure D Hop at his age, he doesn't want to go through a retool/rebuild year because he's getting up there in age. And like if the Ravens were to get him and been able to sign Lamar to what man, that would be lethal because they
Yeah,
traded
because they have.
Roquan Smith midseason. Their defense got way better.
Yeah, they did.
So
Yeah, I really want the Raiders to get Roquan. Like I was hoping they would get Roquan so badly. But we do have Denzel Perryman, who's been pretty decent for us.
yeah,
Um, but anyways, yeah, they have a really good young like uh core. They got what's his name from whatever, I forgot what his name is. They got Kyle Hamilton. They got Marlon Humphreys. Marcus Peters, I think, is still playing pretty decent. They can
yeah.
they got good linebackers, a pretty good defensive line. They just all they need to do is maybe work on that O line a little bit in like that middle section because they don't have Orlando Brown anymore.
Mm.
Some of those people are getting up in age. They need to get a true wide receiver number one because all their wide receivers are number two and three at best.
No.
And get a running back like Mark Ingram. Remember when Mark Ingram helped them in 2019? He won an MVP with Mark Ingram helping him. So if they can get another running back, like I hate to say it, Josh Jacobs, if we can't afford him, Josh Jacobs would be great because that's what
Can you
Josh Jacobs is a
imagine
younger.
a RPO lead
Wow, bro.
option with Lamar and Josh Jacobs?
That'd be
Yeah,
Super Bowl.
if they can get Josh Jacobs because he's a faster, younger Mark Ingram.
Yeah, yeah.
But
And they got
if they can't, I would also say maybe like trade for Saquon Barkley. He's on his rookie deal still, and he needs to. And
he's looking for a new contract. He's
yeah,
his deal's up.
uh, who else would be a good fit in that Ravens? Because they need like a more bruising running back than a faster running back
Yep,
because they got Lamar
yep.
Jackson.
I
I
agree
would
with that.
say also maybe like a Devin Singletary. He's wants out, and he
What
would
what
be a pretty good developmental guy.
what do
But
you think about Deontay Foreman who played in Carolina last year?
oh,
Beat
he showed that he can be a number one because he was better than Chuba last year, and I thought Chuba would be
way
pretty
better
good.
than Chuba. I thought
Ooh.
Chuba was going to take the next step, but no.
Yeah,
I think Foreman will even be a good pick. And I know they got J.K. Dobbins still, but off that ACL, he just didn't look
yeah.
like.
JK, all their running backs are injured, and they just
Yeah,
need somebody who can step in there and be a true number one instead of Gus Edwards, J.K. Dobbins,
Yeah,
and back to
switching
Gus
up.
Edwards.
yeah.
They need to stop cycling through running backs like the Colts do with quarterbacks and just get a true number one.
Like the Colts do with
The
quarterback.
Colts, hey, look, the Colts shot themselves in the foot trying to get Carson Wentz, Phillip Rivers, all kind of people.
Jacoby Brissett. Ever since
Jacoby
Andrew Luck
Brissett,
left, they've been in shambles.
they've been in
But
shambles.
yeah,
They're gonna go get a young guy this year. I think they fed up with the
yeah,
Colts.
they're either gonna trade up for Bryce Young or they're gonna take Will Levis or CJ Stroud. They like their white quarterbacks, so I think they're gonna take Will Levis. But
Hey, you took the words out of my mouth. They do like white quarterbacks.
Oh
but
man.
yeah, it's a new resume and a lot of teams. It's a lot of rebuilding teams, but a lot of teams are gonna be also good. if the Ravens just get the help as we were talking about, fix up the O line, get wide receiver, get another running back one, you know, I think the Ravens are a true contender right now. Like they played really good with Lamar not being
Oh
injured,
yeah,
so
definitely. It was
help
solid.
the O line just teach Lamar to stay in the pocket and don't get too scared to, stay in the pocket and let the pressure uh be around him, pause. But just stay in there, just
Man.
trust your guys on the O line to, keep you safe, Don't get sacked and stuff like that. Injure your ankle again.
Okay.
But
Uh,
yeah, if Lamar gets the help, he's gonna be a Super Bowl contender every year.
yeah,
And I
Mhm.
I would take him over the Bengals most years because the Bengals have an iffy defense, and Lamar
what?
and Lamar in the.
Solid. Solid. That's gonna
Yeah,
be
I'm
interesting to see though.
I mean, they got Eli Apple, so I'm never gonna be trusting their defense until they
it's
get
gonna
rid of
be
Eli
done.
Apple.
I'm so high on the Bengals, so I think that Burrow is gonna run that division for a while. That's just my
If
opinion. I'm high
if
on him.
Lamar, I agree with you.
He's
If Lamar doesn't have weapons,
he's
if he
gonna
doesn't have a true number one,
Yeah.
if Lamar has a number one and he works on that accuracy, like he has a really good arm, and it's really nice to see he has a good arm. But like, it's like see how he did versus the Miami Dolphins week one.
Hmm.
He was throwing fire. Imagine if he had like DeAndre Hopkins or even like and Devonta Smith. Imagine if he has Devonta Smith out there. See how he's playing as a number two. He can be a number one for half a
Devontae
season.
is definitely a bona fide number one. They
Hell,
gave him stuff
even
about.
even even Brandon Cooks, who's not going to be on the Texans next year.
Oh yeah,
Brandon
he's
Cooks,
getting moved. I would look
underrated.
at that too, and he's been in like 6 different teams and had 1,000 yards on each one of them. So I
Yeah,
would take
I don't
him.
think
I
he's
would take
not.
him anywhere.
I think every single year he's been healthy and played every game. He's had a 1,000 yard season.
Yeah, yeah. So
But
he,
look what he was doing with Davis Mills. Like he was still doing really good. Like it's Lamar just needs weapons, and that's really the end of the question. If he doesn't
that
get weapons,
that's
then
really it. He just
he's not
needs
gonna.
weapons on the outside. That's it. That's
Yeah,
really it.
and yeah, Mark Andrews did have a quiet year though, so that must have hindered them a little bit. But you know, he's
Yeah,
still a good tight end. He's still a great tight end.
he one of the
But
he's top five for sure.
top
yeah,
three.
You think he top three?
Hey,
eh,
when he
Kelsey,
not this year, I ain't
Kittle.
gonna say this year. I can't say that this year because the year is over. But
last year though, he was 100% top three.
yeah,
Yeah,
I think it's Kelsey, then Kittle, then who would be number three? That
listen.
is a
If
good question.
I want to give.
Darren Waller's healthy, he's right there.
If
That's
Darren Waller is healthy, he's
Yeah,
bona fide number one,
He is
honestly, because he's
he is the
fast.
good. I drafted him every year in fantasy, unless he was in my fantasy league this year. I was a little disappointed that I couldn't use him a lot, but
wow.
he's the guy
Yeah.
that I look
If
at.
Darren Waller, the Raiders really took a step back though with all the injuries on our like main receiving core because Darren Waller and Hunter Renfro was also injured. Look
Zach
how Jared Stidham was doing with
got
Hunter
hurt.
Renfro. Like he was doing really good.
Yes,
And
they don't
like
look nice.
we were just really injured on offense, and then we don't have any O line help. We only have Colton
Now
Miller, and
Pitts
then
top three.
Kyle
Who?
Pitts. I would say he's five. I'd say he's top five, maybe top six, but he doesn't have the counting stats. Like he has the receiving yards, yeah. He
Yeah,
doesn't have a quarterback. He doesn't have the touchdowns you would love from what he
Yeah.
could be because he could be a wide receiver. I could put him at wide receiver and he'll dominate.
he's a
But
dog.
like he just
Kyle
doesn't.
Pitts, he can easily be the best tight end in the league, but one, the Falcons didn't even use him.
Nah,
Yeah,
Two,
they never use him. I don't know why they drafted him fourth overall.
Mariota was never a quarterback that's gonna, make other guys look good. It's like so.
yeah.
I really hope they get a solid quarterback in Atlanta because I think Kyle Pitts can be
Hey,
all world, and I think Drake London can even be a really really good wide
Derek
receiver.
Carr to
But
Atlanta.
Nice.
man, whew, that'll be good.
If Derek Carr goes
So
to
who
Atlanta,
knows
he
what
has a
they're
really
gonna
good
do?
young wide receiver and Kyle Pitts, which is basically Darren Waller, little bit baby Darren Waller.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And
So who?
Pitts is
Okay, we got
big.
about four. We said about 4 or 5 names. We need one more.
For what?
Tight ends, top five tight ends.
Oh, so one's Kelsey. Kelsey's one of the best tight ends
Kelsey
ever.
bona fide number
Yeah,
one.
definitely Kelsey. Kittle.
Kittle, he's in
Kittle,
there.
a healthy Kittle is basically. I would say healthy Kittle is one, but he's two because he's usually injured. Kittle. Okay, Kittle's skill sets
Kittle over
is
Kelsey?
yeah. Because look what he did versus the Cowboys. You know, that's all you need to know.
I got
But
Kelsey over
Kelsey,
Kittle. I got Kittle as a close number 2. I gotta go
yeah,
Kelsey one. He just
it's
delivers
neck and
year
neck though.
after
Because
year
Kittle,
after year.
I got
the
it.
only thing I see wrong with Kittle though is like he's
I mean,
injury
Kelsey, I'm
prone.
tripping. You just got
Yeah,
it.
and
I'd say
Kittle.
Kittle. I'd still say Kittle's number one. Sorry, Kelsey's number one. But
Okay.
Kittle's he's so close. He's there. He just needs to stay healthy.
So we
And
got.
number
Go ahead.
three. Um, let me think. We already got 4 and 5. 4 is Darren Waller. 5 is Kyle Pitts.
Yeah.
So is Andrews 3?
Who?
Mark Andrews, is he 3?
Ooh.
This season, I wouldn't have
We
him.
might have to put him. We might have to put Andrews at 4, Waller at 5, Pitts at 6. Oh, we want to know who 2 people we forgot about? We forgot about TJ. Well, okay. We forgot about TJ Hawkinson,
Hawkinson, okay.
Dallas Goddard, and Dalton Schultz.
Goddard is my boy.
Goddard is good, but
That's crazy.
I like the 5 we mentioned. Just put health aside. I like my 5 would be Kelsey, Kittle, Pitts, Waller, and Andrews, and then I'll put Goddard and TJ will come after that. That would be my personal 5. Health aside, that would be my
Okay.
first 5.
Let me put my bias aside because I'm also kind of biased because I don't like Kelsey because he destroys us. Kelsey 1, Kittle 2, Hawkinson 3, Andrews 4, and then this year Goddard 5, and Darren Waller, Schultz, and then Pitts can be between those 3 for 8.
Goddard
For
definitely
like 6,
balled
7, 8.
out
Oh,
this
that's tough. We're gonna have to do it. We gonna have to do like a whole episode of that. I ain't even gonna lie.
Yeah. We
Yeah, a
definitely.
whole episode is just ranking, you know.
Yeah.
Hey, but let's get back to the NBA because I kind of interrupted your conversation about the NBA.
No,
with
it's all
Chris
good.
Paul.
That's what it's about. It's an open conversation, bro.
Yes, sir.
It's all good. Liza Willie, what's up? Y'all didn't went. I know it's football talk. Y'all didn't went ghost on us though.
They went ghost on us.
Whenever football come around, they like, nah. We don't
What
want
you
none
want
of
me to
that.
say? I don't even know half the people's name that y'all said, so I just would have been like, yeah, him right there. Pick him
I'm
on
not
the
gonna
left.
lie.
Shorty right
When people
there.
start
I just
talking
want to
about
get y'all back in
football,
the
bro,
conversation.
my brain just go like
Listen, I give
the
all
other
props to
way.
you football knowers, but not my Stilo. And shout out to Aiden for coming to the show to put on that football knowledge. And then a big shout out to my boy Sheezy for coming through,
Yeah, you know what?
So
Willie told me about this on Sunday. I was like, bro, no brainer. I'm interested. I'm sorry. I joined a little late. I was leaving the gym. I was hustling to get home to jump on this because I knew it was
That's a
going to be
W.
some good
Hey, that's a W. You gotta
conversation.
stay on that grind, man. You gotta stay on that grind.
it's
Yeah,
good.
so
And I hope when
hey, I'm in
baseball
for this,
season
man. I
comes,
like this because I be talking
I
to
hope when
myself about sports. So hey, I'm with y'all here. What's up?
Sheezy, you
Yeah.
watch baseball?
Nah.
See, when
No.
baseball season come, we're gonna need somebody that's a pro at baseball to come and, enrich our show. We be needing people that
Hey,
know about anybody know soccer, hockey.
all I know about is Ronald Acuna Jr. and Freddie Freeman not playing for us anymore. That's really all I know about
I know
baseball.
a couple baseball players, but I don't know nothing about the games.
But by the
Listen,
time
I'm about
baseball
to
season
start
starts,
watching hockey so I can have something to talk about, and y'all gonna have to figure out who I'm talking about. How
I
about
know a
that?
couple hockey players, man. I know
hey,
Crosby, Ovechkin,
it's Wayne
Connor
Gretzky. You know,
McDavid.
that's all I know.
No, we're not doing no hockey.
Nah, by the time baseball season starts, the NFL like off season is really gonna be in full circle. You know,
Oh
the
yeah, we
NFL
got
draft,
draft coming up.
Yeah.
and then
OTAs, training camp.
the NBA draft might happen. I don't know when that's happening, but that might happen during the summer months.
That's
Also, then the
We're
USFL.
gonna
Can't forget about.
be in playoff championship.
yeah, but
Don't
hey
forget about
guys,
the.
I gotta go. Please invite me next week. I'd love to come back.
Every week, you always invited to bless our stage, CG.
I mean, this was great, man. This is what I like to do. I love chatting with y'all, and I had a great conversation. So
Every
I
Wednesday,
was
6 p.m. Holla at us.
perfect. I love to be back, but thank you guys so much. Appreciate it a
Thank you
lot.
for coming.
I'll see you guys next Wednesday.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
All right, thanks.
So,
We got
All right, my
15
boy.
minutes left, y'all. We
but
have to do this all-star talk. All Star
Um,
weekend this weekend. What's up?
what was I saying? Oh yeah, don't forget. My last thought about the football and stuff like that. College football is gonna happen in August. I'm pretty sure. And then also the USFL is gonna happen soon. You know, like the Philadelphia Stars, the whatever they got there. I like the USFL. I'm a Philadelphia Stars fan. I like their mascot. But yeah, can't wait for the draft and stuff like that. NFL, NBA stuff. I like hearing about it. So yeah, I'll let y'all get back to your All Stars stuff like that.
All right, let's finish. Let's
Stuff
wrap
like
up
that.
the show with our All Star weekend predictions. Uh, Mark,
Y'all think the Giannis brothers gonna take the skills competition?
No.
I'm rocking with the rookies. I want to see the rookies win.
I mean,
I saw that and I was
after
like,
what I
dang,
saw
they
on
got a whole team.
The brother
Instagram of
is
what
crazy.
Giannis is trying to trademark, I don't really trust that freaky man. You know, he's a little freaky man. You know,
He said the
uh,
freaky man. That's funny. Rising. What do y'all think? Y'all rocking with the Stars game on Friday?
That's what that is.
The Rising Stars game? No.
Yeah, I'm watching.
Nobody said no.
I got Paul in them.
You got Paul, Team Paul with
Yup, whoever he picked.
I think I took Joe
With
King.
whoever he picked, huh?
I think I want to go Team Joakim with Evan Mobley, Jalen Durant. They got a solid squad. Nah. Ooh, Paulo, Scotty. You might be right with Paul, Team Paul. That's tough. Is that Paul Pierce?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Pokey,
I
I
know.
watched your thing when you closed your eyes and picked the person and Paul Pierce won.
I was so mad, but I'm not even going. I was honestly mad. I was like,
Listen, I was cracking up. I thought that was the funniest ever because you was like, like you was so like, yeah, and him, ain't no losing. And I was
I'm
like,
picking Team Paul Pierce. Paul Pierce. Y'all know I don't like Paul Pierce. It's been like that, but his squad is tough. I'm taking Team Joakim though, just because I like Joakim Noah and they look solid. Jalen Williams, Quentin Grimes, guys, Giddy. But yeah, that really hurt me though, because y'all know what he did to me back in 2008. He broke my little heart. So I have like a deep. It's not hatred, but I just like Paul.
hey, back off, my boy. You know I love me some Paul Pierce.
I have a solid dislike for Paul Pierce, and it's
He got some
popped
green
up at the
blood.
wrong times in videos. And I'll be
That
like,
was
bro, get
hilarious.
out the way, bro. What is going on? So yeah,
hey
He
yo,
just knew.
my headphones just died, so I'm gonna get those on a charge and I'll be.
so all right, man. I think yeah, Team Paul is going to be tough, but I'm rocking with Team. I might like. Oh, I might go Team Darren Williams to take the W for the Rising Stars game. Liza, who you got? Did you see it? Can you see it?
No, but I'm definitely. I mean, it ain't showing me the players and stuff, but I see
You see the team? It don't show you the players. I should have sent you the
it.
link.
Don't show me like from what I'm looking at. It just tells me about it. It don't show me like who's on what team.
You probably don't. They young. You probably ain't gonna know them anyways. Just you got honestly, honestly, Liza is super casual. You got Darren Williams, Joakim Noah, Team Paul Pierce, and Team Jason. Is it Jason Terry? I think it's Jason Terry.
Oh, Scottie Pippen Jr.
W for that. Shout out. That's
He
Jason
on
Terry.
Team Jason. Scottie Pippen.
What are we doing? We are
Oh,
going over our All Star predictions, All Star Weekend predictions before we get up out of here. Look, I'm getting swole, y'all. While I
boy,
Liza don't.
boy. Oh, my bad. I was trying to read and see. Like y'all said, I know like half of those people. So, I mean, not even half of those people.
That's crazy.
So I'm gonna go with Paul Pierce because his blood is green.
Oh goodness.
W.
Let's go
I
to
don't know what.
Saturday.
I'm trying to get into more basketball, but I don't know what team to follow.
Follow the.
Mm.
We'll win your
Follow
chance.
the Celtics. Big C's. Big C's.
Hey,
Everybody
I'll
in the
flip.
chat, tell
How about
Aiden
this?
follow the Celtics. Big C's. Big
I'll
C's.
I'll flip a coin for it. I'll flip a coin for it.
No, bro. Don't flip a coin, bro. Lakers all day.
Boy, y'all don't win.
We do. We win.
If it's heads, I'll follow the Lakers. If it's tails, I'll follow the Celtics.
Oh
Mm.
goodness. Okay. All-Star Weekend.
And
Saturday. Who
well,
are
I
y'all
guess I'm a
taking?
Lakers fan now.
W.
Yeah.
W. We already knew that. We already knew that.
W.
Who y'all taking for this event? The team set Ane Kakumpo or
Acapulco.
the Jazz Team Jazz or Team Rookie? I already said I'm taking Team Rookie for the skills challenge.
I was about to say that too.
Bring it back to the individual. Like let one play like how they used to do it instead of these teams. Kind of whack.
They always change things and make it whack.
Yeah. So who y'all you rocking with Team Ane Kakumpo?
No, I'm walking with Team Rookie.
Team Rookie's a W. The Jazz, nah. Team Rookie gonna win for sure. Paulo Ivy, the top three picks. Come on now. Come on now. So it's like a relay, team relay, then a team passing, and then team shooting. So those are going to be the three, and then the winner will be decided by that. Okay, okay. What do we do? 3-point contest? Is 3-point
3
contest?
point.
Taking
Yeah,
Tatum.
3-point contest. Who y'all got?
Always, because it's green.
You said Jason Tatum.
Yeah.
Liza, who you taking? You taking Jason Tatum too?
Yeah.
Y'all so biased, bro. That's crazy.
Listen, if a Lakers was in something, you would pick them too. They just don't never be in nothing.
Oh goodness.
Hey,
Okay.
I heard
They
Hey,
Tatum's having
barely
like
in
an
any
I'm about
MP.
to tell you.
conversation. So
I
Wait.
heard
I'm about
Tatum's having an sorry, MVP type season.
to forget
he
Jason
is the
Tatum. Okay,
MVP.
listen. Here's who's in the 3-point contest: Jason
Not
Tatum,
you.
Kevin
Yes.
Hurt, Tyler Hero, Tyrese Halliburton, Buddy Hield, Damian Lillard, Anthony Simons, and Laurie Marketing. And y'all taking Jason Tatum?
Yeah.
I mean,
Because
hey,
because like you said, we are biased.
I'm a
How you
I'm gonna
gonna go
take
against your team? Like
I'm gonna take Damian Lillard because I like his name.
what?
W. W.
Also, because I
Like
got
his
him,
name. You don't know who Damian Lillard is?
I got him on my NBA 2K mobile team, and he be
Okay.
putting buckets. So you know,
Okay.
Did you
Okay. As long
just
as you know
say
who he
that
is, that's valid.
Damian Lillard? What?
No, he said because he liked his name. That's about
I know. I'm saying you. You said that was a solid pick. Like,
what?
don't send my boy off if he trying to
hey,
learn basketball. Don't send him off.
nah. I heard
Diallo
Damian
is not a
Lillard
solid pick.
Wait. What you saying
didn't he
about
drop like
Dame
60
though?
recently? Didn't
What
he
you
drop like
saying?
You
60?
think
Damian
he
Lillard
gonna
not a
win a
solid.
3 point contest, Willie?
You don't think he not
He has a high percentage.
a very high percentage, higher than Jason Tatum?
But right. I
No.
mean,
Now,
Jason
brother,
Tatum was really biased, and
listen, brother. Listen. Tatum does this wide open.
but right. Let me say this. Right, he does it wide open. He ain't got no contenders. Yeah, he gonna smack a few. If I had to semi really pick somebody, it would be Tyler Hero.
W. That's who. That was my pick, Liza. That was a W. That was my pick. I was picking Tyler Hero to win it.
Tyler Hero, like
That's my pick to win it. Honestly, I think it's gonna be interesting with Buddy because I think Buddy Hill won one before though. I don't know. I feel like Dame always lost to Curry or Clay.
Hey, I got a question from YouTube. Somebody's asking how to get onto the show.
All right. If you want to get on the show, all you got to do is click that link in my bio on Instagram or TikTok. Click the link in my bio. Download the Fireside app. Follow me on Fireside and request to join the show. It's that simple. and then you be on the conversation every week, every time. That's terrible. Every Wednesday at 4 or 6 p.m., whatever time y'all are in. I don't know whatever time zone y'all in. It might be 7, it might be 6, or it might be 4 for me. But yeah, it's super easy. Super easy. Um, Dunk contest. Do y'all think the dunk contest is going to be interesting?
I hope so. You know that's my favorite event, and I feel like it's just getting whacker and whacker and whacker.
Wah,
Like
wah, wah.
Who's
I
in the
know
dunk
my
contest?
button. Dang it!
Who's in the dunk contest? Okay, Jericho Sims. Shout out Jericho Sims. Mac McClung, Trey Murphy, and Kenyon Martin Jr.
I have no idea who any of those guys are.
Me either.
I was waiting. I knew Liza was gonna say it, but I was
I
waiting.
was
Hey,
waiting for
I
you to say
wanted at
like
least somebody that I can vote for.
I was
Now I'm
waiting for
just
you to say
looking
like
like,
John Morant because
I
he's been doing a
wish.
bunch of posters. You know, have
I
you seen those
wish.
on Instagram?
ooh,
Or
if
like,
Ja was in there, y'all know I'm going for Ja.
I wish.
can you name
I
them
thought,
again?
what's that
Can you
boy
name them again?
name?
Yeah, I got
Giannis
you.
was gonna be in there.
Never. I don't think Giannis would ever do a dunk contest.
I thought
Jericho
Yao Ming was
Sims,
gonna be in there.
Mac McClung, Trey Murphy, and Kenyon Martin Jr.
I'll say Matt McClung because that's an interesting last name. I
Mac
like.
McClung was it?
He from the 76ers.
He just got signed to the 76ers. So he can have a jersey for the All-Star game. He was in the G League.
That's so petty. Okay.
Yeah, it's rough. It's a rough one for sure.
Oh, I'm watching it just for that.
Watching just to see who get in for that. That's tough. I think I'm gonna
Oh,
go.
that's funny.
I'm gonna go Trey Murphy.
That's who I was thinking in my
You
head.
know,
He's
I
a
don't really got a
Pelican.
reason
I'll
behind
agree. I'll
Shout out
agree
to
with you. I'll agree with you
Zion.
because you know ball. You know ball, so I'll agree with you. I'll agree with you.
it.
Don't be agreeing with him. He don't be knowing nothing.
I know a lot. So
He know a little bit.
I know a lot of everything.
That is a little bit a lot. Okay. But he don't be right. He don't be right all the time. So don't be picking what he be picking.
Listen, if you bet with me, you're gonna win some money.
Sometimes. Just don't bet with the
Sometimes.
Lakers.
I mean, hey, he was basically right the entire playoffs, so you got almost all of them right, man.
For
So
the playoffs, I don't know about that one.
I mean,
Football
you
is
got a lot of
easy.
them
That's
right when
why
you were betting
basketball
with.
is a lot more.
Hey, I'm agree with him because I don't know much about ball, but he seems the least biased since his team's not in the playoffs or nothing like that. So
I should say his team don't make it nowhere.
Why you dang? We gonna throw shots at my Lakers like that? We gonna get in the
hey,
playoffs.
hey,
We gonna get in the
Listen,
playoffs.
Aiden,
I
you
can't
gonna be
really
wearing a green jersey with him.
No,
hey I can't really say much though because I'm a Raiders fan, so I'm
yeah.
always disappointed. All right, I'll take it back, man.
Both of y'all be pulling up in
He said, I
green.
take it
Don't
back
say
now.
nothing.
I mean, hey,
That's
y'all
for both
won.
of
Didn't
y'all.
y'all win the championship like 3 years ago? So
Yeah, we wanted.
In the bubble, that barely count. That wasn't even. That was half a season.
It was a
That
championship.
TikTok ass ring.
Right.
Hey, it's a ring though. When the last time the
That
Celtics
is
got one?
you played half a
Y'all ain't had a
season.
ring in the last 10
How many
years.
rings do y'all got?
We got more than y'all.
No,
No,
we
y'all
got the same
don't.
amount.
In the
We got
last
the same
20 years,
amount.
how many rings y'all got?
It's
Big
a
dummy.
tie.
The last 20 years,
Liza, you tripping.
y'all ain't won a
It is.
championship since 1980.
80. We just had. What you
oh wow.
mean?
Hey, the difference is only one ring. It's
I was just throwing
17-16
shots, bro.
Celtics. But the Lakers have
We
more and
got
more recently.
17.
Yeah, it's
Uh,
7. You guys have 16. They have 17.
Y'all got 16, boy. That bubble don't count,
We
boy.
got 17. The bubble count, bro. Y'all wildin'. We got 17. Yeah, 18 this year.
We have the
Hey, no
most.
cap. Hey, no cap chat. Celtics winning it all this year, bro.
Chat.
Now,
Hey.
Spam L Celtics in the comments. Spam L Celtics in the comments.
No,
Spam
W's.
it right now.
W's because y'all
If you
know
want,
we
I
finna
will give you a
win.
shout out right now. Spam L Celtics.
Who do you
How?
know in the wait? I got who do you know in the league that can compete with the Bucks without nobody in a starting five with a
Hey,
healthy Bucks?
hey, hey. Listen.
Who in the league competed with that?
Listen.
Nobody.
Who y'all lost the game though?
But
We
who's
didn't even
competing
have
with
our
that and taking it to
starters.
overtime?
There was a slow start. They got off to a slow start.
Boy,
What? They were
we'll
winning
show up
most
with
of the
that team and
game.
whoop y'all.
Us? We got a new
You.
roster, baby.
And they better
Yo,
do something.
Y'all don't want to see us. Y'all got lucky. Y'all, we ain't
We
had
don't get lucky.
D-Lo.
We just better than y'all.
We ain't had D-Lo. And we coming for, and we got, oh, we ain't had Rule. Come on. We cooking y'all now. Y'all don't want to see us.
We'll
Come
see.
playoff.
We'll see.
Y'all ain't even gonna make it past the Bucks. But we ain't
But
gonna talk
we
about that. All-Star game.
number one.
Not the Bucks
Y'all
about to
number
be number one.
15.
The Bucks about to be number one. We gonna be number
the Bucks still a game behind us, no matter what.
they gonna get y'all. Do y'all play them? Y'all play them one more time?
No, they got it, but we gonna put them out the playoffs.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, y'all got I need that
Ooh.
playoff matchup. With a healthy Chris
Boy,
Middleton? Crazy.
with a healthy Celtics starting five?
I'm talking look,
We
Sweet
run
Middleton.
through the East,
Y'all
bro.
look at the chat. Y'all watching the chat
Hey,
right
hey,
now.
not biased, bro, but the Celtics run through the East, bro. The East is just whack.
It's only you gotta beat the Bucks. A healthy Bucks squad. That's gonna be
The
interesting.
Bucks got to be the Heat of the Sixers.
Mm, nah, the Heat not really.
Matter of fact, hey,
They,
matter of fact, mark my words right now. The Nets upset somebody.
no,
That would be funny.
no way. No way. Okay. All Star game. Who's your All Star game MVP?
Jason Tatum.
Dog. Um,
Giannis.
who's
Okay.
in the All Stars? Who's in the All Stars? I don't know anything about this.
How do I send this so I can laugh at it?
Matter of fact, I'm gonna go with my boy Anthony Edwards.
The super.
Willard.
Oh goodness. Um,
What is it?
we just got into the lineup. Who do y'all want? Somebody requested.
Hey,
Oh,
is LeBron in there? Is LeBron in the All
yeah,
Stars?
LeBron's in the All Star
He
game.
dirty.
Hey, I'm voting for him. I'm voting for Bron.
He dirty.
Still talking LeBron. I'm trying to think of an All Star game MVP. Let's go.
Hey,
Mm,
is Jokic in there? Is Jokic in there?
Jokic is in there for sure.
Hmm.
Should I go Luca? I'm gonna go Luca. Maybe let's do that. All Star Game MVP, and yeah, I don't know. I
That's a
haven't seen
W.
those teams yet, so it's gonna be interesting
W.
to see. Let's finish with what is your biggest? Well, what's the best and worst thing about the NBA halfway through? Well, a quarter through the season. What y'all got?
I'll go first.
Hate or something you love?
So the best thing right now is I've heard a lot of good things about it. So a lot of people have also recommended me into it, and it looks pretty fun. You know, basketball doesn't look like a bad sport. I also enjoy playing it too. But also the worst thing is I started wanting to get into basketball at the wrong time because I have no idea what's going on. I gotta wait until the new season to start watching it because I have no idea what to do.
Yeah, this usually right now is usually when the normal, what do you call them, casual fans start watching basketball anyway. So you didn't miss
Football is
nothing.
over.
You didn't miss anything crazy. You didn't miss anything crazy. The usual.
After All Star Weekend is when everybody lock in. It's time to
Yeah,
lock in.
that's when it goes down.
The best
Hey, I
part.
hope you don't have to buy a Celtics jersey, man.
We not
Hey,
buying.
I
he's
hope
gonna
he
have to
does.
buy a Celtics jersey. Just imagine what
Because
we
he ain't
did the
going to want
first
it,
half
then
of
he
the
could give
season.
it to me.
It is
Just
lock
buy it a
in
little
time
small.
now.
It is
So
locked
then
in.
I ain't got to buy my own.
I think next week we should do what is our expectations going into the second half of the season.
For
So
us to dominate.
I think I think
I
he's
think
gonna buy a
everybody just
Celtics
pick one
jersey. Oh,
team right now.
one team, we already got our teams. What do you mean?
Y'all remember on Bring It On when they said
I'm
it's
saying
time
like
for
that's
total
not your team. I'm
domination,
saying you should do one
domination,
that's not your
domination.
team.
We did that last time.
I think one. I think what
Oh yeah, we did a
you
couple
should
weeks
do.
ago.
Yeah, because I took the who did I take out east? The Cavs or the Sixers? I think I took the
Took the
Cavs. Yeah, I went to
You
Cavs.
should have took us. You a hater.
Never picking the Celtics, Liza. That's not gonna happen.
It's your best pick.
I remember 2008.
Yeah.
Hurt your feelings?
That's why I would never pick the Celtics playing. I was how old was I? Like 10? I don't know.
Yeah.
I broke my heart. They broke my heart, and I would never like them ever again.
Well,
So
Hey, Liz, I have an idea what you should do, man. You
well,
should buy a Celtics jersey, and then like one of them cheap ones off of like one of them like cheap websites, and then what you should do, post a video to TikTok or Instagram, whatever, of burn the jersey and say "Go Lakers" or something like that. That'd be funny.
you a hater, Aiden. I thought I liked you.
I will put him in a chokehold and put it on his YouTube.
he said,
I thought I liked you, Aiden. That right
I'm
there.
sorry.
that's
Hey,
Liza, what's your two teams?
You already know. My boo Ja
I knew you.
and my team, which I'm never going against.
Yeah. Okay. And you picked the Nuggets and the Celtics, really? So well, you already had the Nuggets and the Celtics. You've been a fan
He
since
always have them.
it's trash. So you got them. I got
Can
the
I change? I'm
Cavs.
just playing.
I'm pretty sure I picked the Cavs out east. And I got the Grizzlies out west. The Grizzlies been on a rut though. Bro, we got a wrap
Not
it,
together.
huh?
Oh, now
Hey,
you.
did y'all see Terrence Ross just signed with the Suns?
Yeah, we was talking about that.
That's dirty. He's not good anymore.
You don't think he still got it? All he gotta do is shoot. He ain't really gotta be that big of a threat now.
Shoot? You mean dunk?
No, Terrence Ross can shoot, bro.
He gonna have to go dunk it.
No, he don't dunk no more.
He still got it.
He can get up, but that ain't his man. He ain't getting up like he used to. He might be 30. He might be pushing 30. So
Oh yeah.
he ain't there. But they gonna be interesting. But yeah, next week let's set the expectations for going into the second half of the season. I think that's going to be very interesting. Um, what else could we do for next week? I don't know. If y'all got any
hey, we
ideas?
can do that. We can do that listing thing that guy was talking about.
What top 10?
Yeah, top 10 NFL players at quarterback, running back. You know,
We
all
can
those positions.
we can do that. We can set expectations and do a top 10, top 5. Let's do a top 10 might be easier. Probably offensive.
Yeah, top 10 would probably be easier if you want to do like top 5 tight ends and like for less talented positions. Not saying that tight end doesn't have talent. I'm just saying
Nah.
less
We don't do like them. We gonna only do the main ones, the ones that matter. Not no
yeah.
whole line. or
Maybe we can do defense a different time. There's offense next week. But yeah,
yeah.
hey, it was fun talking to y'all. Great
Wrap it
week.
up with that. Yeah. All right, Aiden. Appreciate you pulling up my bot. Liza, are we're ending with advice for the week. What you got for us?
Let me see. Let me see.
Let me see. What do I got for advice for?
All right.
Oh, you got it already?
Oh yeah, you got it. What you got? You got some?
I'ma just go off of what you got for us.
I'ma go off the dome right now, cause we alone. Julia.
Silly, bro.
What movie that's from?
Yeah, I'm gonna get out of here.
What movie is that, bro? I can't even. I don't know what it's called, but I know.
Julia, I never make a fool of ya.
Hey, when we together, feel like outer space.
Okay.
Y'all play too much. Y'all play too much. But
What? Julia. Oh goodness. Oh goodness.
all right, this week we gonna say, within me is a reservoir of peace, and I tap into it frequently for calmness and clarity.
Go within.
So take some time to sit with yourself. No music, no phones, no TVs. Take about 5-10 minutes and just sit with your thoughts, sit with yourself before you start your day or at the end of your day, in the middle of your day, whenever you feel like you need to. Just come back, be, become present, and then get on with what you're doing.
Yeah, that's a good one for sure. Especially right now. Especially right now. Take some time and appreciate the people you have in your life right now because life is very precious and you never know what can happen. So I'm sending everybody love and I'm praying for y'all healing and praying for y'all all because right now it's crazy in this world. You never know what can happen. So stay present with your family members and appreciate the people you have around you and your team while you have them because you never know. We're gonna end it on that. We'll see y'all next week. Um, Make sure y'all, Elijah, you got a pop up this week.
No, I'm not doing one this week, and I don't think I'm gonna do the one that's next week either.
Okay. Will you streaming this week?
Yeah, man. I think I'm gonna stream a little bit later, man. Y'all catch me. I got a league game. Y'all tune in, man. It's about to go down.
About to go down, and that's it. That's all. SayLessEmpire.com. If you want to get some merch, we will see y'all next week. Same wow. Same place, same time. Until next week. Peace and love. We out. We out. We out. You know how we do, baby.
Follow my Instagram, Pretty Psych.